We're going to the Amish store. I'm excited.
Woo! Amish store.
Yeah, Simple Living is in the house. All right, we're gonna go in. I'm picking up a whole boneless ribeye and a whole boneless pork loin. Stay tuned. Here. Ooh, white cheddar powder. Garlic parmesan popcorn seasoning. This is fun. Butter flavored coconut oil. I don't know. We're shopping. Look at that, those dots. Have you tried the Dots pretzels? No. They have cinnamon and sugar dots. All right, guys, we're heading home now. Wait till you see what I got. I got a whole ribeye. I don't know why I'm whispering. Anyway, all right, we're heading home. Wait till you see what I got. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Kelly and this is Yaya's Simple Living, and look what I have. So, we have an Amish store near us, or a Mennonite store. I think it's an Amish store near us that does bulk meat sales. And this week, or last week, they had bulk meat sales. They had whole boneless ribeye roasts on sale for $6.99 a pound. Now, I do have to cut my own steaks out of it, but $6.99 a pound. So I was in Trader Joe's yesterday and I looked, and their ribeye steaks were $19.99 a pound. So this is an incredible deal. So we're gonna cut this up. And I also was able to get a whole boneless pork loin, and this was $2.09 a pound. And I looked today, and I think boneless center cut loin chops were $5.69 a pound at my local store. So we got a good deal. So I'm going to go ahead and cut these up. I don't know if these are going to be in the same video or not, depending on how long they are. I'm going to vacuum seal them, and I'm going to put them in my freezer. And then come summer, when it's barbecue season, we're going to be eating good. So exciting. I'm going to cut these into pork chops and maybe a pork roast or a couple small pork roasts. I'm going to cut these, I think, just into ribeyes. I was thinking about doing also a prime rib roast out of it, but I don't know yet. We'll see when I get it opened up. First thing I'm going to do is I'm going to put the pork loin back in the fridge because I'm going to start on the ribeye first. I'm going to drain all the juice out of it, out of the bag, so it's not quite so messy, and I will bring you guys back. Now, I need to put a disclaimer here. I'm not a butcher. Clearly, I'm not a butcher, but I think we're going to do this. And I think there's going to be a lot of nice, fat on here, the fat cap on here, and we can turn that into tallow to, fry potatoes and all kinds of things. So let me get this back in the fridge, and we're going to get started on our prime rib. So if this sounds like something that will interest you, go ahead and hit that subscribe channel and give me a thumbs up, which is a like in YouTube if you like this video, and we're going to get started. All right, so let me cut the end of this. Ooh, it looks like it's already, oh, no, it's not. All right, let me cut the end of this and drain some of this juice out, so it's not quite so messy. Maybe I'll drain some of this juice out. Let me dry my hands off a little bit. Just rinse them off a little bit. Okay, I'm going to use some soap here. Okay. All right. So, if I have this correct, this right here is the strip end of the prime rib. And turn this around. This is the chuck end of the prime rib. So, and then on the other side here, so we have some silver skin and stuff that we probably need to take off. I'm going to get another knife to do that. Just a smaller knife to go ahead and take some of this off. I'm not going to do a lot of it, but we just don't want a ton of this on this silver skin. Some of the really hard fat. Okay. Some of this we're going to go ahead and do when we actually cut our steaks. We're going to come back and butcher them a little bit. All right, so I'm going to move this over because my cutting board is not quite big enough. And I'm just going to start cutting steaks. So I want my steaks to be about an inch. And it's a little difficult because I'm going to turn this around. Okay. Because I think it'll be easier to cut. Yeah, because I'm left-handed. So I'm going to start cutting. And I'm just going to square off the end. Apparently my knives are not fantastic. So I'm going to also sharpen my knives real quick. Okay, so we're just going to take this, put this over here on our cookie sheet. Let me get my knife sharpener here. All right, I'll be right back. I'm going to find my knife sharpener. All right, so I have sharpened my knife and I have rinsed my knives because what you want to do is you want to make sure you get any stray metal shavings off your knives too. Oh yeah, this is a lot better. All right, so, and we're going to come back and trim these. But for now, I'm just going to start putting them on my sheet pan over there. Yeah, see, we have some of that really hard fat that we're going to be cutting off and turning into beef tallow. Now, some people like to trim it before they even start cutting their steaks. I like to do it afterwards just because I don't want to get too much off, because you do still want to have some fat on your steak. Excellent. See, some of this is I'm gonna put that over there. Now, when you cut it off, you can turn it into beef tallow. You could turn it into ground beef. You could put that fat into some ground beef. I'm just going to do beef tallow for now. Okay, So I'm cleaned up here. Let me bring my, look at that. Look at all these steaks we got. All right, so I'm gonna take the steaks and I'm gonna cut off some of this like hard fat. Well, first I'm gonna cut off some of this on the bottom, this connective tissue, and this is what connected the meat to the ribs. So I'm gonna cut that off. And I'm gonna try and not get a lot of the meat though. Okay. Kinda. Because we still want some marbling in there. We just don't want that real hard fat. Some of this fat, it's gonna render down when you cook the meat. So, look at there. Look at our beautiful ribeye right there. That's gonna be gorgeous when we grill it up. And I'm gonna leave, like I said, a lot of this fat on there because it's going to render down and it's going to just give a lot of flavor to the meat. Okay, so I need to get another cookie sheet to put my trim steaks on. So I'm gonna neatly put this over here and then start with the next one. And again, we're gonna cut off a lot of this connective tissue on the bottom. Oh, these cats, they scare me. They startle me when they do that. Okay. And again, like you would be hard pressed to find, I'm gonna cut that piece off too, to find ribeyes at your store for this cheap. You know what? I'm gonna get my scale and we're gonna weigh these and see how much they weigh, how much each steak weighs. All right. Ounces. Okay. Look at that. That is a 10.5 ounce steak. Perfect. And this one was 11.5. My washer is in its spin cycle, so if you hear a lot of banging. Oh, no, it's starting to refill now. I can hear it. Oop. Look at the marbling on that. It's beautiful. It's almost a 14-ounce steak right there. I'm actually going to take this off because, okay, so it's 12.5. FYI, when you sharpen your knives, be careful when you're trimming your steaks. I cut my hand, but it's okay, everything's good. Let me wash this. Okay. All right, so this one looks good. That's only an 8 ounce, but that's okay. That'll be perfect for me. I'm going to be extra careful now when I trim. All right. So we are going to get a lot of good eating out of this. I don't think I want to trim all that down. Maybe a little bit. All right. I'm not going to keep measuring them or weighing them because I know they're pretty good size. Do these in core size, I think. We'll see how this goes. But that way I can take out one at a time or however many I need. Okay. Okay. You know, I think I'm going to cut a bunch of bags and get them ready. All right, let me get these ready and I'll be back. All right, guys, so I have our bags here. And I'm going to start putting the steaks in the bags. Like I said, I'm going to do individual bags. Individual steaks, I'm going to vacuum seal them individually so I can take out just how many I need. So if it's just me, I can take out one. Push this all the way down. Okay, so I may have cut my bags a little bit big. That's okay. I am going to cut this off a little bit. So sadly, I am wasting a little bit of my bag, but that's okay. Save that and see if I can do something else with it. All right, this is gonna be loud. And it's sealing. It's taking a while to seal. There we go. All right. There we have one. Let me put this back over here. Let me start putting there. get the rest of these vacuum sealed, and then I'll be back to show you what's next. Guys, we're back. Check it out. I have all of these ribeyes for my freezer at just $6.99 a pound. So I ended up with 17 ribeye steaks. The amount of money that would have cost me at the store is astronomical. So this was $6.99 a pound, and there was about 13 pounds. So at the store, it would have cost me over $200. So look at the money I saved, and I have all of this for my freezer for the upcoming barbecue season. Anyway, guys, so the pork loin is going to be on a separate video, but I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please consider subscribing to my channel. Go ahead and give me a like, a thumbs up in YouTube, which is a like, and please share this on your social media with your friends and family and encourage them to subscribe to my channel as well. Thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you next time. Bye!